Well, I'm Josephine McMahon, and I lived in Kurrajong for most of my life before I entered the convent. And it's on the rise of the Blue Mountains. And my ancestors settled there in 1838, and there's been McMahons on that property. They called it Luck Enough when they got it. And the McMahons have been on Luck Enough, and they're still there. And when I think it was my great-grandmother, she married this John McMahon, and she was a Higgins. And when they came out to Kurrajong, Higgins was sent out here as a convict. He'd stolen, I don't know whether it was 1 or 2 pigs, and he was a convict, and Governor Macquarie said he'd give him emancipation, but he had to be married. And be pretty hard for him because he was locked up. However, they brought another Irish girl. There was no face communication at all. They talked to each other through the door, and he had to say whether he'd have her or not. So apparently he must have thought, well, anything's better than nothing, and anything's better than this. So he said yes, he'd have her. So that was the marriage, and he was emancipated, and he was given this land up on the Kurrajong Heights, and as a result, he owned just about all Kurrajong. I'll be 97 in January. I think the most important thing is to feel that I'm ready to die. and try and get myself ready for it. But I still love to do things, and I can't bear to be in 4 walls. I've got to get out and talk to people, and especially if I can help them. And even though I've been told a lot of time it's time I put my feet up, but I couldn't do that, even though I'm old.
How do you get ready for something like death?
Well, I think you'd probably need to pray a lot, and I think though that God would be happy and to think that I'm anxious to help people and to do what I can. And I don't think I'm ever so happy as when I'm doing something for people. Even yesterday, I was down at the Benevolent, and I think that Shakespeare said it's more blessed to give than to receive. And I feel it is. You feel happy when you're doing something for somebody else.
That's the key to happiness, really, isn't it?
Pardon?
That's one of the keys to happiness.
Yes, I think so.